Well, welcome everybody. I'm real excited to be interviewing one of our clients, uh, Alex, here in Central Illinois with Restoration 911. Glad to have you on here, Alex.
Hi, how are you? Thanks for having us.
Yeah. And how long have you been in the industry?
We've been doing this for about 3 years now. So we're a new company just starting out, and so we bumped our head against the wall a couple times, and we've come a long way from where we first got in. So we're glad we got into it. It's been a lot of fun.
Yeah. And where are you located at?
We're right in the middle of the state of Illinois. We're Central Illinois. We've got a pretty good sized area. We got about 850 customers total, or houses total in our area. So it's a pretty good swath of land. We go about a mile or about an hour drive in either direction.
Okay. Yeah, not a big, massive city that you're dealing with, kind of a spread out territory.
No, yeah, it is. It is. We have more miles than houses, I think.
So in this world of online marketing, I imagine you've had some past experiences with other agencies. Like, what's been your experience prior to working with us, with other companies out there?
It's always been a guess of what you're going to spend and what you're going to get in return. It was always just, you're unsure of what was going to happen when you first start into it. High expectations and really low results. And at the end of it, we're always thinking, man, that was a big waste of money. That's been our experience.
Yeah, and you're sharing before we started that there wasn't really much transparency as well.
No, there wasn't. It was okay. You got to pay per click. Well, how much is a click? Well, that depends who clicked it, where they are. It was a bunch of, there's a lot of variables to determine how much that click is going to be. And, there are some companies we work with where we say, okay, well, we want, $100 limit a day. And they'd be like, okay, but what that meant in their world was when they hit the $100, they charged the bank account or the card or whatever it was, and then they started over without it being a full 24 hours. Mm. And it was a lot of just being charged for a lot. And, at the end of the month, we go and we look and we're like, wow, we spent, we got a few jobs, but it doesn't compensate for the amount of charges that miscellaneous charges over the month from these companies.
And then paying for jobs that weren't anything to do with our industry. So, we all pay for everybody else, it seemed like.
Yeah. Fine.
There's a lot of ways to get beat up in this business on the internet ads.
Yeah, it's unfortunate that there's a lot of bad experience companies had and creates a lot of skepticism, rightfully so. So what had you decide to give us a try and start working with us?
Well, we were basically sucking air down here. We went for a while with no jobs. And so what we did is we threw everything on advertising here. We just threw everything against the wall and hoped something stuck. And we actually ran some competitive PPC ads with different companies. And ad for ad, you guys blew the other company out of the water. And, the other company, our phone was ringing up. We had a good month. There was a lot of jobs coming in here. We had good storms coming in. You guys kept our vehicles running, our guys working. And the other company delivered absolutely nothing.
Yeah. So that entire month, you guys sent, I don't know, probably 8 to 10 jobs, right, one after another. The other company we were also using at the same time, we did not get one lead. We did not get a job, or not even a lead. We didn't even get the opportunity for a job from this other company. And you look at it, and it's price for price. We're still getting charged for these people clicking on our ads, and we're not getting anything in return.
Yeah, their billing service works very well.
Man, I'm sorry to hear that you unfortunately had that experience with them. And great thing you're with us. How do you know, like, roughly how much business those jobs turned into for you guys?
It was about $45,000. So it was
that month,
yeah. So it was a good run.
So we spent $3,000, $4,500 with you guys, and made $45,000. So it's a pretty good return, I would say.
A 10x return. Would take that every day.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
And
And you have front about what it's going to cost. You know, you have your different tiers and how, okay, with this tier, we can almost guarantee this many jobs. With this tier, we can push a little harder with this many jobs.
Yeah.
And it's nice to have that transparency of this is what it's going to cost you. This is your monthly bill for it. This is what it is every month, instead of it being, well, this month it was last February, not this last February, but February before, company we were using hit us in 4 days for what, $5,000, $6,000
Yeah.
in 4
oh
days.
my gosh.
Couldn't even understand. You know, we had a limit for a daily use, but they'd hit that limit, charge the card, and they would restart it the new day. And it was. I don't even understand what happened in these 4 days. We got leads out of it, of course, but it was just the amount in 4 days to be $6,000 and campaign clicking. It was just it's unfathomable in my mind. It didn't make any sense.
Yeah.
That's horrible. And I guess the great thing with us is we specialize in this industry. We've been doing it for a long time, a lot of clients all over the country, so we know exactly what works. So you get this proven system right from the start. And what's it been like working with us from a communication standpoint, being able to get in touch and talk with somebody?
Yeah, that's another big plus, because you guys are you're easy to get hold of. You respond. You talk to us. And the other company, the only thing we ever heard about is, hey, you owe us more money. You know, load your credit card up again. And that's the only thing we ever heard from them. You know, and so you guys, there's a lot more communication. You know, if we want to move the campaign up or down, which we've taken advantage of that. And so yeah, we're real happy with it. I like the having control of a certain market. You know, that helps us a lot. I'm not competing against the guy across the street. You know, on this campaign. So there's a lot of pluses. If somebody's thinking about needs to get into some PPC campaigns, I would definitely tell them to give you guys a call.
Oh, I appreciate that. And anything else that you'd tell somebody considering doing business with us?
Well, I would look at your return. I mean, we spent. I don't even think we spent $4,500 that month. I think we were on the lower tier.
Yeah, we had the middle
and we
one.
still made. You know, we made 1,000% what we invested.
Yeah.
And and you guys, you were new, and I from what I kind of understand, it takes a little while to build the campaign up. When we've had this other campaign for the past 2.5 years, supposedly building up their whatever they call it, you know, building up the campaign and the presence or whatever. And in a month, you're outperforming them. You got us jobs when we did not get one lead from them.
They did ask us. I complained to them. I said, hey, you guys are giving me absolutely zero. But luckily, I had this other company. They've saved my butt. And they said, oh, well, could you get their information and show us how they're doing it? So they wanted to write on your hard work. And I said, no, I'm not going to do that.
Yeah.
They're more than happy to steal your work.
Oh, appreciate not sharing our secrets with anybody else. And
Right.
yeah, we only work with one company exclusively in each area. And we actually, to what you're speaking to, guarantee that you're going to get jobs in your first month. As if we don't deliver you business, then you don't have to pay us.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, you guys have got a really nice YouTube video out there explains all that stuff. And so if anybody hasn't seen it, go look at that. It's pretty helpful.
All right. Well, thanks the both of you jumping on here and doing this with me. I really appreciate it. And if you're watching this and interested, reach out, connect with us, and we can get on a call and show you exactly what we do and see if this is a great fit for your business, if your area is still available. So thanks, guys.
It's easy to budget. You know what you're paying. So that's probably one of the biggest things that we like is it's easy to budget. You know what you're going to pay, and you know about what you're going to get in return. So.
Yep.
All right, great. Thanks.